Hey, I'm Kalash, and I make cool stuff. Today I'm making a piece that's a bit more two-dimensional. The walls of my room are very plain, so I thought I should make something I can potentially hang up on the wall. I'll start off by rolling out some polymer clay and adding more details to create a simple frame. For the details around the frame, I made little half moon shapes and shaped the sides into bevels, or I think that's what you call them. I added more details and made a few different but similar pieces. Then I added them all around the frame, and added liquid Sculpey on the backside where they connect together to help them attach better. I went over everything with isopropyl alcohol to smooth out the surface. After baking, I mixed together different shades of blue to create a smooth gradient where it's lighter in the middle. I originally wanted to leave the frame in a light color, but decided I hate it, so I painted it black. Then I added little white dots that are supposed to be stars, and drew on light trees in the background with darker ones in the front. I mixed up purple and silver paint and went over one side of the details. Then blue and silver for the other side. I mixed in silver because I wanted the paint to have a bit of shine. I also considered going over it with gloss varnish, but I didn't want it to take too much attention away from the main focus. That would be Corpse Bride, Emily, from the movie Corpse Bride. I'm not good at making faces in general, but because this piece is more flat, I ended up making her face a bit flat and smushed in. But I made her lips too plump, making her look like she's making a duck face. Let's say she is waiting for a kiss. I'll be honest, I've always hated musicals and I never watched them. For some reason, I did watch Corpse Bride when I was younger and I liked it. I think I mainly enjoyed it because I loved the art style and aesthetic of the movie. The characters are so beautiful and I love the work that's done in stop motion. Even if you don't like the movie, you can appreciate the amount of work that goes into it. Okay, that had nothing to do with the video, I just think movies like this are very pleasant to watch. One of my all-time favorites is Coraline. I might also make something for that in the future. So for our bride here, I made a simple face and body and added texture that's supposed to be her dress. One of her arms is only bones and some of her ribs are also showing. She looks a bit odd being bald, so let's give her some hair. I added a few pieces of clay and then smoothed them together in a wavy style. Then I drew in lines to add hair texture. She also has a flower crown that's a bit wilted, but I made it more fresh looking. and added a piece of rolled out clay that's going to be her veil. I considered using fabric, but I would just mess it up later with painting anyway. I primed everything white and went over her skin with a blue color. Then I added lighter and lighter blue where you would expect the highlights to be. And added a more purple tone around her eyes. I went over her hair with a dark blue and a lighter dry brush. The bones got covered in a bone color and a darker brown to make them look older. I didn't want her to be staring directly into your soul, so I made her look down instead. It makes her look a bit shy, which lines up with her waiting for your kiss. I painted the lips purple and also went over the dress and veil with a gray to make them look more dirty. The flowers also get some gray paint, and then I glued her to the frame with super glue. Lastly, I glazed her eyes, and that's it. Thank you to my patrons for all their support. If you want to see sneak peeks of my next project, or just support my work, you can find the link to my Patreon in the description below. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!